let's talk about discriminating between MOs and SDs. Let's start with how they are the same. Well, they are both antecedent variables, and they both change the current frequency of behavior. And when we have both an MO and an SD operating together, we have what is called a repertoire altering effect. So for example, being thirsty, that's an MO. It's a state of deprivation. By the way, it may help you if you look at MOs as states of being either deprived or satiated. Okay, but back to being thirsty. The MO, deprived of drink, which makes me seek out this glass, which is an SD that signals the availability of a drink to quench that thirst, which of course increases the behavior of actually drinking. And you see, until I am thirsty, this glass just sits here, being an SD, signaling drink. But it is until the MO surfaces that the state of deprivation that I actually engage in drinking behavior. And hence that repertoire altering effect. Otherwise, the cup is here and nothing happens. But boom, thirst, and we have drinking behavior, folks. Now let's talk about the differences. MOs, as I already said, are the wants and the needs, and therefore they're associated with the differential effectiveness of reinforcement. Like, how effective is the reinforcement? Well, how deprived are you? How satiated? That's going to determine the effectiveness, right? Which is why, as I pointed out earlier, when an MO is present, behavior increases, and when it's not present, behavior decreases. Now, MOs have nothing to do with the actual availability of the reinforcers. This is where those SDs come in. Now, where MOs are associated with the effectiveness and reinforcement, SDs are associated with the availability of reinforcement. So if an FD is present, an MO is still needed for behavior to occur. So SDs, they signal that reinforcement is available, but the MO is what impacts us actually engaging in the behavior to access that reinforcer. A pen is an SD that signals ink to put something on paper, given the behavior of writing. But if I don't need to write something down, no MO, I'm not going to use the pen. This Post-it, these AirPods, these scissors, they're all SDs that signal that something's available. But again, only when I need to write a note or listen to something or cut something do I actually pick up these items, these SDs, and engage in behavior that results in that reinforcement. So the takeaway, MO's effectiveness versus SDs, the availability.